Our good friend JB stopped by our studio to talk about his dramatic weight loss. Wait till you see him. The Burgundy and Gold and his new show, The James Brown Show, that premieres this weekend right here on WUSA 9. Here's a sneak peek.
The first and obvious question is, do you still wear pantyhose?
Oh, man. You know what? I have to admit. I did wear pantyhose. That's right. And after that commercial, the first one, I went back down to Tuscaloosa, Alabama to work out, and this gentleman came in the restaurant. He was about 80, he and his wife, and he sent for me. He said, "Looky here, Joe Willie." He said, "I don't mind you wearing them there pantyhose. But son, did you shave your legs?"
James Brown, you are the busiest man in the world that I know, but we are so honored to have you sitting here with us. And I must say, you look fabulous.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely fabulous.
Hey, trying to follow in your footsteps because you've never lost the fit look. But you know what? I feel so much better. Kristen, I had no idea. I should have, because Howie Long, my former colleague at Fox, said that I was walking around looking like a swollen tick. When I was losing weight, I came to him one week and said, "Man, I've lost 5 pounds. I'm on my way." He looked at me straight and says, "You know what? That's like taking a cup of water out of the Atlantic Ocean. Talk to me when you've really lost some weight." So, but I feel great, and I'm very thankful.
Can I ask how much weight you've lost?
Yeah.
Now?
Hey, Kristen, so back in October, your boy was weighing 292.
Wow.
Talk about a swollen tick. I'm down to, today it's been fluctuating between 208 and about 212, so I'm trying to keep it steady in that range right now. It feels good.
I bet, and just with how busy you are and everything, it's just got to be with the energy, and you're a grandfather of 4, so to have the energy with them.
And that was one of the benefits with 4 grands running from ages 4 through, 9 years of age right now. Talk about some energy. And your boy was huffing and puffing trying to do so.
Sure.
So I'm extremely thankful. And the program, it really is one that's been organically clean. You know, there's like a 40-day weight reduction period using organically clean supplements, no pharmaceuticals at all. Healthy foods, I mean, organic, lean meat, vegetables, fruits, the whole 9 yards, so it's all good. The only bad part was, and I've said it so many times before, I put my pajamas on the other day and took a step towards the bathroom. It fell straight off. That has more to do with the fact that I have a gluteus minimus as opposed to a gluteus maximus, so yeah.
Well, you lose that much weight, you look fantastic, and it's so fun to see you back on the air for NFL Today, football season. We're talking all football today.
Good.
And so far, the season's kind of been a little taking a topsy-turvy with the Patriots losing in week 1. What are you looking forward to for this football season?
Wow, some big picture notes. I mean, again, it's only week 1, but teams ought to take heart that Kansas City showed what the prescription for knocking off New England is. But look, New England is adept at making adjustments, but it's still New England and everyone else. Kansas City's got some blazing speed there. I'm a homer. I talk about Washington an awful lot, but it's going to be tough, I think, Kristen, to replace the loss of 2 1,000-yard receivers. Kirk, I know, is fired up, but he's got to have somebody to go to that's going to be able to stretch the field. Well, they have the running game, and Washington has historically, at least over the past few seasons, had a little difficulty going against top-rated pass defenses. And if you're minus 2 guys who had 1,000-yard receiving seasons, that's going to be a big objective to overcome.
They're taking on the Rams this weekend, so we'll see what happens there. But aside from NFL Today and everything else you're doing with CBS and with your alma mater, you have a brand new show coming out. The James Brown Show, aptly titled.
A lot of thought went into that name, right? No question.
Well, and I was watching, it starts this weekend, and tell us a little bit about it, but also I found it interesting that you have fans around while you're doing the interviews.
We did at least where we did the first 11, which was done up at the Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. The folks there were wonderful in getting us a bunch of A-list names, iconic names, and some fresh names as well, too. And again, hopefully, it will prove to be insightful in getting some things out of the guests that maybe folks didn't know. I truly want to know what the backstory for each of these guys are. And again, these were Hall of Famers. I mean, Joe Namath, Jim Brown, Emmitt Smith, if I can mention somebody from the Cowboys like that.
But he's a Gator, so it's okay.
Okay, look at you. Good point. Many of the Pittsburgh Steelers are Hall of Famers. So it was wonderful just to kind of go back and hear what really accounted for their success. team-wise and individually, and to get those backstories, which I think Jim Kelly from the Buffalo Bills, some real awesome backstories that I try to elicit from these
Your
guys.
friend Tony Dungy.
Oh, thank you, because I would pay the price for not having mentioned him. Look, this guy is phenomenal, and his second act, in terms of what he's doing now, may well be better. Certainly that's the aim than his first act. And that's one of the things that I pursue with these guys, is to find out what about life now, as opposed to living only off of the laurels of the past. What are you doing now and going forward to make it better? Because Tony Dungy's common refrain to each team that he coached, first with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and day one with the Indianapolis Colts, was, if in fact you're a champion on the football field only, but not in the game of life, you really can't call yourself a champion. And he's produced some very nice apples on that tree that he's created.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Looking forward to the James Brown Show. And I know you're the busiest man, but we so appreciate you taking the few minutes with us.
How does one say no to Kristen Bursett Harris?
Yes.
His first name is?
Brent.
Brent, to make sure you know I know what the deal is as well, too. So that's being respectful.
JB, thank you so much.
Good to see you again.
Good to see
you so much.